DG,
Yeah,
what is
look.
your story of
DJ
scamming?
the artist, can you please inform us on how you got scammed?
Yeah, so I have a this is a weird one where it's kind of borderline, and I can't tell if it's truly a scam or not. I still
the
can't
best
tell,
kind.
which is the best kind. And what I will say is the reason I want to tell this is because there are people who do this and it is a scam. I don't know if what happened to me was a scam. So,
okay.
Let's get into
A
it.
little bit of a gray area.
Let's get into it.
So this was pretty much after I released my first single, Jersey Flow, and maybe my album was out. I'm not sure if it was even out yet, but it was very early in my music career. I had just become DG the artist, and I noticed one day that somebody had followed me on Instagram, and this person
Oh.
had quite a few followers.
How many?
Wazowski?
Definitely more than fake Wazowski.
Aw.
Hey,
Probably-
stop hating on my girl, bro.
Yeah.
Probably in the realm of like 10 to 20K, somewhere around there.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
And so I was like, this is something. Could be botted. I don't know to this day. To this day, I don't know, which is the reason I'm not naming and shaming, because I don't know. I don't know if this was a scam, but people do scam in this way. So I noticed I had this new follower and a new DM, and they were like, yo, Jersey Flow goes crazy. And I'm like, someone likes my song.
Yeah.
Someone likes my music. And they have followers. And then get this. I checked out.
Yeah, buddy. Rip.
I checked out their Spotify because they're an artist too. I find out I'm looking through their stuff and I see that they have a song with a pretty big artist. I can't remember. I still can't remember who it was. It might have been like YBN Namir or someone, or like Famous Dex or
Dex.
something. Someone along the around that level of popularity where it's like they're kind of known in the game. It might have been one of the smaller YBN artists. I can't remember, but somebody. And I was like, oh, I know that name. So like this person could be my way into the industry.
Yeah.
Realistically, they probably just paid for the feature from
Right.
that artist, but I wasn't thinking that at the time. So I was like, this is my way in. So we talked for a little while and they're like, hey, let me know if you ever want like a feature or something. And I'm like, that would be cool. I would love to collaborate. And then they slowly slide in. I actually recently looked at the DMs to get the details straight. They slide in. They're like, normally I charge $500 for a feature, but since you're a smaller artist, I would be willing to go lower.
They were using tactics on you.
Mm-hmm. So we were already talking for a little while before it was even clear that they would charge me. I thought it was just like, this is somebody who fucks with my music.
Yeah.
And they want to make a song together. 'Cause that's-
Collaboration.
That's what we should do,
You were
like
in the middle of a sale.
it was all
Yeah.
a sales tactic. Little
Right.
did I know. So me being naive, I'm still like, okay, wait, but this guy, whoa, this is like big.
Yeah.
Like he's offering to do a feature for me.
Right.
I just have to send him money. So
Yeah.
and he knows YBN Namir, who knows Drake.
it's a little price to pay for
It's-
the rest of your life of fame.
Exactly. So I was like, this is it. Like I should do it anyway. So I'm like, okay, I can do 150. I think was what we ended up agreeing
Okay.
on.
Oh wow, you really brought him down.
You were
Yeah.
willing to pay.
I was willing to pay.
But
Well,
you were
because
negotiating.
I was like, I should, I should do this.
Okay,
So I was like,
business.
I was like, or actually, I might have even said 100. I can't remember, but whatever it was, we agreed on 150.
Okay.
And then I was like, this is so good. Like, I'm gonna get this great feature for $150 for my new song. It's gonna be fire. And then I tell my homie Jay Paris about this. I'm messaging Jay Paris and Clayton Alex actually in our group chat. I'm like, yo, guys,
Thank God for them.
I don't mean to brag.
Yeah,
But-
I try to stay humble about you getting scammed.
But
I'm about to blow
yo,
up.
this guy wants to feature on one of my songs, and I that's all I tell them at first, and then I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna pay some money, and then Jay Paris calls me, and he's like, yo, dude,
Aw,
I don't think you should
friendship is important.
I don't think you should do this. And so yeah, I ended up messaging the guy back. I was like, actually, yeah.
Never mind.
Never mind. I framed it like I talked to some people on my team or whatever.
Yeah.
Because really,
They're
like,
on your team.
yeah, Jay
They're on
Paris
your
is on
team.
my team. He's
Yes.
I mean, yeah, he's
in
totally
the most real sense of the word.
100%. Yeah, he's so on my team.
Yeah.
And he was like, and I was like, yeah, we shouldn't go through with it, but I kept it cordial. I was like, we'll collaborate someday in the future or whatever, something like that. To this day, I don't know how much of a scam that was. Some people do make you pay and then never even send a feature.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it could have been an outright scam,
Right.
or it could have just been kind of scummy, where it
Right.
was just like a hidden sales pitch.
Yeah.
It could have been. I don't know. Either way, not great. And just be careful who you get your features from and stuff. I will say, like, paying for a feature isn't always bad. Like, you know, I feel like if I had the offer from Travis Scott
Right.
to pay,
yeah.
you know, if I was getting a good price for a Travis Scott feature,
100K,
Well, yeah, any
200K.
sort of thing.
I
where
mean,
it's
that's
like,
what it would normally be, right? But
Yeah.
like, if it was like, this wouldn't happen. But if there was a world where I could pay $1,000 to get a Travis Scott feature,
Oh.
I think at this stage in my artist career, I would probably take that.
Probably.
You know, like that's probably a worthwhile investment.
Well, that
Yeah.
were,
You know, like if get it in writing, get it in a contract.
Yes,
you know,
contracts are
obviously
important.
I'd have to think about it. $1,000 is still a lot of money.
No, I
but
mean, dude, a Travis Scott, you would make that back off
1,000?
stream.
Yeah.
Off stream.
Yeah,
You'd
yeah.
make at least
Travis
20, 30K off
okay,
stream.
yeah, you're
What-
right,
what
you're
are you
right.
talking
Yeah,
about?
no,
Okay.
literally what he's
Okay,
trying
I
to-
think I'm just being too cautious because
Yeah.
of what happened to me.
What the hell?
Yeah. Okay, $1,000 for a Travis feature, I'd do it. I'd do it.
Hey,
Yeah,
Travis
that's hitting
Scott,
the
you hear
lotto,
that? That's
actually.
easy
Hit
money.
me up.
That's easy
Yeah,
money.
you hear that? I will
Travis
give
Scott.
Travis Scott. You were gonna do it for free. I know. You heard my music and you were
All
like,
you
I
have
love
to
this
do
guy.
is
But
make
now
an
I'll give you
Instagram
$1,000.
account.
Slide up.
So Travis Scott on Instagram, wink, wink. Make sure you reach out for that bag.
Yeah,
Wink,
yeah.
wink.
We're
If
just
you
telling
make a Travis Scott
Yeah.
alt account.
we're
I
just
wasn't
telling
thinking
people
about
the
that,
easiest
but
ways to
I'll get you
scam
a
us
cut.
in this episode.
We're
gonna
just
have to be
picking
on
up-
high alert
I'm picking
after
up your
this.
vulnerabilities and I'm writing them
Yup,
down.
yeah. But yeah, no. So like, if there's something like that, that's a valid reason to pay for a feature. If you get it in writing that it's really going to happen, you have
Yeah.
a proper contract, a lawyer, or whatever, you know, whatever you need to make sure
Yeah.
it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Then yeah, like a Travis Scott feature is going to change your fucking life. Do
Yeah.
it. You
I
know,
think it's
but-
clear, like it's best to pay for it, put money into things where there's like a clear shift in skill level and power
Mhm,
and
mhm,
access to, you know,
mhm. Yeah.
like that's really what you're paying for. At
And
the
the
end
thing
of
is,
day.
even beyond just like that song itself, from then on, I can tell everybody at every venue I ever go to, I have a song with Travis Scott.
Yeah.
And that gets you indoors, you
Right.
know? So
Totally.
like something like that, like
Totally.
that's when it could be worth it. But if there's somebody who's like not truly that well connected, maybe they're just a little bit above your level of popularity or something,
Yeah.
offer a free, like a feature for feature type of thing.
Yeah.
If they don't want to do it, then they don't actually fuck with your music, you know?
Real.
Like, so why work with them anyway?
Yeah.